Okay. So this is another part into just talking about dating. There's colorist men out there. My thoughts. This one's gonna be really quick, but this is specifically for if you are dating someone who is colorist. If you're dating a black, let me say specifically a black man. If you're dating a black man or in a relationship with a black man, and this man sees you as his preference, as in someone who is non of color or African features, even so, and prefers you over something that is associated with his own race, which is, you know, African, Pan African, whatever you want to name it, African American, everything. Anything African, he is a no go, due to experiences or just due to trauma, like straight up trauma. Yeah, you should get out of there. And I'm gonna tell you why. Just because you are this individual's preference, that does not mean that you are excluded from the disrespect that this individual has for every other woman, man, or person. Okay? You really need to understand that, because once you understand that, more so, I have a respect for you for not supporting that. So for women like Cardi B and Sin and all of you guys, Sin Santana, whatever her name is, yeah, no, it's not cute. It's not cute. You sit around and you want to be a part of black culture. You want to say the N word. You want to dress like black women. You want to get lips like black women. You want to get a body like a black woman and everything, and hair, right? But yet your partner has a hatred towards black women, and you sit there and you do nothing about it. Meanwhile, I want to remind people that if you have intercourse with a black man, your kid is going to be black. Should I say it again? If you have intercourse with a black man, your kid is going to be black, okay? That is how that works. So if your kid sees daddy going around and hating on black women, what do you think your kid is going to feel about themselves? Or even just other people, their family, their friends, quote unquote friends. So for me, it's like women really don't realize that we should be coming together. If you see another woman being disrespected for her race, her hair, whatever, don't sit there like a little pick me or whatever, or feeling like, oh, I'm his preference, so I'm all good. He could never mistreat me. If anything, he's gonna mistreat you the most, because he has a vision of what you are supposed to be because you're his preference. So once that preference gets out of line and it's not what he envisioned it was supposed to be, because for some reason he thinks all those people are the same, then it's gonna get ugly and it gets very nasty. And women usually stay because they feel like they were picked, they were chosen over a group of individuals that this person decided were not, I guess, eligible. And that's not a reason to stay. So I look at you like you're goofy. You're corny for that. Women that stay with colorist men, you're very corny for that. And that is why I made my video on me being with the colorist man. And I gradually learned, like, it took so many steps to getting me to that final breaking point. But when like I said in my old video, if you watch it, I saw that picture that disgusted me and how just colorist and racist it was, and just overall disgusting. And I decided that, like, my morals, I was like, what I stand for? No, I'm not putting that behind just for you. I am not putting that behind. I love black women. I love black hair. I love black culture. I love black music. I love black people. And I'm not going to put that behind just for this one man or woman, cat, dog, tree, whatever you want to name it, bus, car. I don't care. I will never put my morals and my values behind me just because I feel a little like, oh, a pick me preference moment. Because that moment can be here today and gone tomorrow, or gone in the same day and here in the same day. So for women that are dating men that sit here and talk about black women in such disgust and just gore, you need to start looking at yourself in the mirror and seeing what is really worth it and what you really truly stand up for, because I will always look at you goofy for that if you walk around here thinking that that's cute. So yeah, so I'll name people like what, ASAP Rocky. I loved him, but I was like, let's not idolize a lot of these celebrities because that whole lipstick comic was rude. Nick Cannon, awful, 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 awful. But once again, you see how he treats all of these women as just an object, honestly. They give up their womb to him, which is like the biggest thing that you can give to a man. So just take a second to think about who you're hanging around and what they think. And if they feel like, oh, I'm different though, I'm different, maybe you shouldn't hang around them because it's not worth it. They're not different, they're the same. They're just goofy. Bye, you guys.